Hello, thank you for giving me this opportunity. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Jasmine Demi, anak. I'm in my third year of Bachelor of Engineering, majoring in Mechanical Engineering. The topic I'll be talking about today is facial recognition and augmented reality. By the end of this presentation, I hope you know how powerful your face can be thanks to the advancement of this technology. To kickstart my presentation, let me start by explaining what is facial recognition and augmented reality. Facial recognition is a way of confirming or identifying an individual's identity by using their face. This system can identify people in photos, videos, or real time and is a form of biometric security. Augmented reality, or better known as AR, is the real-time use of information in the form of text, audio, graphics, and other virtual enhancement integrated with real-world objects. It is rendering of digital images or data onto real-world objects. AR face recognition is radically changing how we interact with the world. It provides exciting use cases and tools for consumers and developers alike, enabling future and next generation of AR applications which solve real-world problems. To this day, accurately identifying people has been a very human process. Humans can identify things and people by sight, and this is quite a unique form of identification. Facial recognition is one of the most important social perception skills. In fact, there are brain regions dedicated to human face processing. This is critical skill that develops early and support our social abilities. Emotion recognition is perhaps second to facial recognition in enabling social reasoning. People's facial expression give us important clues regarding how they're feeling or reacting to ongoing events. Some systems can identify faces with 97% accuracy, and this is almost the same as human at the same position. Google's technology, which is FaceNet, has set a record of 99.63% accuracy, and it incorporates data from Google Photos. Let's move on to the real-life application of this technology. The most common application of facial recognition and AR is on your smartphone. The phone can recognize its owner, unlock the screen, and this has replaced the need for passwords or fingerprint verification for certain applications as well. This technology is a powerful way to protect personal data and ensure that if a phone is stolen, sensitive data remains inaccessible by the perpetrator. This technology also can be used for granting access into schools and offices, which can also serve as a form of attendance taking. Traditionally, attendance sheet can allow students to sign another student who is teaching class. With this technology, teachers or lecturers can track their students' attendance. This method of facial recognition for tracking attendance is already used in some educational institutions in China to make sure students are not skipping class. However, there are controversial usages of the facial recognition technology. More than 100,000 facial cameras are being used to fight the spread of coronavirus in Moscow. The cameras were allegedly monitoring Chinese people in targeted manner, and they have later been used to track whether people in quarantine were really staying at home. Facial recognition is also used in the Hong Kong protests, which results to detrimental effect to the protesters. Facial recognition technology is so advanced. It was able to locate a BBC reporter wandering across a city of 3.5 million people in a mere 7 minutes. Facial recognition is regularly being used by law enforcement. According to NBC report, the technology is increasing among law enforcement agencies within the US, and the same is true in other countries. Police collects mugshots from arrestees and compare them against local, state, and federal face recognition databases. Once an arrestee's photo has been taken, their pictures will be added to databases to be scanned whenever police carry out another criminal search. Not only does the technology allows for recognition and data mining, it is also used in social media applications for the simple purpose of entertainment. I'm sure most of us have used Snapchat, Instagram, and AR emojis to entertain ourselves with the filters. This is augmented reality usage of facial recognition. For some, it is essential to the careers such as social media influencers and TikTok stars. So, how does facial recognition work? Facial technology systems can vary, but in general, they tend to operate as follows. Step 1. Face detection. The camera detects and locates the image of a face either alone or in a crowd. The image may show the person looking straight ahead or in a profile. Step 2. Face analysis. Image of the face is captured and analyzed. Most facial recognition technology relies on 2D rather than 3D images because it can more conveniently match a 2D image with public photos or those in a database. The software reads the geometry of your face. The key factors include the distance between your eyes, the depth of your eye socket, the distance from your forehead to the chin, the shape of your cheekbones, and the contour of your lips, ears, and chin. The aim of this is to identify the facial landmarks that are key to distinguishing your face. Step 3. Converting the image to data. The face capture process transforms analog information, which is your face, into a set of digital information, which is the data, based on the person's facial features. Your face's analysis is essentially turned into a mathematical formula. The numerical code is called a face print. In the same way that thumbprints are unique, each person has their own face print. Step 4. Finding a match. Your face print is then compared against a database of other known faces. For example, the FBI has access to up to 650 million photos drawn from various state databases. On Facebook, any photo taken with a person's name becomes part of Facebook's database, which may also be used for facial recognition. If your face print matches an image in a facial recognition database, then a determination is met. From my explanation earlier, you'll be able to see that there are a lot of benefits from facial recognition and AR technology. Aside from unlocking a smartphone, facial recognition brings other benefits too, such as increased security. On a government level, facial recognition can help to identify terrorists or other criminals. And on a personal level, facial recognition can be used as a security tool for locking personal devices and for personal surveillance cameras. It can also be used to reduce crimes. Face recognition makes it easier to track down burglars, thieves, and trespassers. The sole knowledge of the presence of a face recognition system can serve as a deterrent, especially to a petty crime. Aside from physical security, there are benefits to cybersecurity as well. While some people do not mind being filmed in public and do not object to the use of facial recognition, where there is a clear benefit or rationales, the technology can inspire intense reaction from others. Some of the disadvantages or concerns include breach of privacy. The question of ethics and privacy is the most contentious one. Governments have been known to store several citizens' pictures without their consent. In 2020, the European Commission said it was considering a ban on facial recognition technology in public spaces for up to 5 years. This is to allow time to work out a regulatory framework to prevent privacy and ethical abuses. Some technology can create a 3D image of a person even though they are wearing a mask, which is quite amazing when you think of it, right? But it is fearful because it seems like we are not even given the option to protect our identity. The question is, what are the dangers of this technology to the society? I would like you to take a moment to watch this short video.
We're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time, even if they would never say those things.
Guess what? That is not the real Barack Obama. This technology called deepfakes are synthetic media in which a person in an existing image or video is replaced with someone else's likeness. It is produced by sophisticated artificial intelligence that yield fabricated images and sounds that appear to be real. It gets harder to spot a deepfake as the technology improves. In 2018, US researchers discovered that deepfake faces do not blink normally. I mean, no surprise there, right? Most images show people with their eyes open, so the algorithms never fully learn to blink. At first, it seemed like a silver bullet for the detection problem. But no sooner had the research been published than deepfakes appeared with blinking. Such is the nature of the game. As soon as a weakness is revealed, it is fixed. The danger of deepfake is that technology can be used to make people believe something is real when it is not. This technology can be a weapon for purveyors of fake news. In the future, facial technology is an industry that will likely expand exponentially. The digital ID verification market is expected to grow even more in years to come. There are multiple IT companies that are developing various ID verification solutions for the business to efficiently verify and authenticate their users in their real time. Nothing can be more accurate and secure than biometric verification. Companies can use face recognition technology as a substitute for passwords to access computers. In theory, the technology cannot be hacked, as there is nothing to steal or change, as is the case with password. Facial recognition is no doubt the quickest, efficient, and most secure solution for ID verification developed on the latest facial recognition can identify the users without any delay. Unlike passwords, hackers cannot steal or exploit biometric data in everyday life. As the technology becomes more widespread, customers will be able to pay in stores using their face. Rather than pulling out their cards or cash, this could save time in checkout lines. Since there is no contact required for facial recognition as there is with fingerprint or other security measures, facial recognition offers a quick, automatic, and seamless verification experience. I'm pretty sure that by the end of this presentation, there will be two groups of people. One will be for facial recognition and another will be against facial recognition. Nevertheless, I hope that you will know more about facial recognition and augmented reality and realize how powerful your face can be thanks to this technology. Thank you for taking your time to listen to me.